Chris Hemsworth is back in an all-new adventure as the divine Norse superhero Thor. It's been a while since we've seen Thor in a movie of our own. The last time was Thor, Ragnarok, where Thor and his brother Loki had to compete against his evil sister Hela. Between Thor Ragnarok and Thor, Love and Thunder, a lot has happened to the iconic superhero. He made a crucial contribution in the fight against Thanos, and in the meantime he also gained a few extra kilos. In Thor, Love and Thunder, you soon find out that Thor has regained his old form and is ready to take down supervillains across the universe. Something that immediately stands out when you watch Thor, Love and Thunder in theaters is that the visual effects are amazing. This is probably the most graphically impressive MCU movie to date, and that's saying something, because Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness set the bar very high a few months ago. The big difference between the movies, of course, is that Doctor Strange might go through a few different universes, but he keeps his feet on the ground. Thor, on the other hand, travels through space and visits the most colorful and special places you can imagine. The locations have been impressively brought back to life by Disney and Marvel and leave you with a lot of wonder. During Thor, Love and Thunder there is a lot of play with different lighting effects, and that takes the film to an incredibly high level. Taika Waititi already managed to impress with the directing of Thor, Ragnarok, but with Thor, Love and Thunder Waititi shows that he has only gotten better. Throughout his various adventures, our friendly Viking superhero soon finds out that someone is killing other gods. Gore the God Butcher is the main villain of Thor, Love and Thunder, and the role is played by none other than Christian Bale. The well-known actor has clearly not forgotten the trade yet, because he puts on a masterful performance. Not very surprising, because if anyone can play a cold-blooded godslayer, it's Christian Bale. Besides Bale, there are of course many more actors making an appearance in Thor, Love and Thunder. Chris Hemsworth is once again his hilarious self and, as in previous Thor films, has excellent chemistry with his female co-star Natalie Portman, who returns as Dr. Jane Foster. Russell Crowe, who makes his MCU debut as Zeus, also deserves to be put in the spotlight. His interpretation of the role is done in a hilarious way and regularly manages to mislead you. The biggest advantage of having Taika Waititi as a director is that it is usually good when it comes to humor. Thor, Love and Thunder is one of the most hilarious MCU movies of recent years. Almost every joke lands in the right place and knows how to train the laughing muscles well. That just doesn't mean that Thor, Love and Thunder is all laughing, screeching and roaring. The film regularly touches on some serious topics and puts you face to face with heavy philosophical issues. Something that actually comes as a surprise for an MCU film, because usually those films do not venture into this area. Well, it must be said that the MCU in the current phase, Phase 4, is a lot grimmer than previous phases. In the last Doctor Strange film and in Spider-Man No Way Home, we were also confronted with intense situations for our favorite superheroes. Thor, Love and Thunder is a great MCU movie that you should definitely watch as a fan, but what's special about this movie is that it's worth watching even if you're not a fan of the MCU. Some references may not quite land, but the excellent humor interspersed with surprisingly heavy subjects puts Thor, Love and Thunder in a special list. Thor, Love and Thunder is without a doubt the best Phase 4 movie to date, thanks in large part to fantastic performances from the various actors and the excellent directing of Taika Waititi. If you don't want to watch the film because of the story, it is still an experience to watch for the visual effects that the film projects on your retina. By the way, don't forget the two cool scenes after the credits.